Hey there everyone, so we're now on Global for the Emperor's Series boss battle release. I previewed this a few days ago on the JP server, and now we're going to be using pretty much the same strategy, but with of course global units. We're going to use Charlotte for passive provoking. She's also got, fire resist and some decent defense and spirit. We're going to use Warrior of Light Lena for buffing, resistance, mitigation on turn 1, that kind of stuff. She's got, a little bit of fire resist. We're going to use Kryla for breaking. She can also do a dispel on her own team, and she has like a seal ability, which is like Nethicite, that can absorb the dispel. We're going to use Fina for just general support, mostly for filling the limit gauge for Charlotte to get her limit gauge online by turn 2. We're going to use Warrior of Light Bartz for chaining. He's got a wind weapon, and he's got decent spirit, a little bit of fire resist, and some human killer. And we're grabbing Rune Knight's Bartz, who is geared pretty much the same way, a little bit better than mine. Some fire resist, some spirit, a wind weapon, and some human killer. So the missions are use green magic, finish in 25 turns or less, and finish the boss with a limit burst. So there's no ambush on turn 1. It'll just be the usual where the boss... turn 1 is the elixir turn, that's right. Where he heals himself, so the damage is, not too big of a deal on turn 1. But we're using Bart anyway, so we're not even going to be actually dealing any damage until turn 4. So it's just power up in the beginning. Alright, so... we start powering up Bartz. Let's see, Charlotte on the first turn will cover. Fina will, give us Shining Shear twice. Kryla will break the boss. And Dark Covenant to unlock her good break for next turn. And Lena is going to give us mitigation for the first turn. And she's going to give us Waltz of Tycoon, which is a 200% spirit buff for this first turn. So we only have 30% mitigation this turn. And we really want to get those comets to not really hurt anyone. Alright, as you can see, they hurt pretty bad. So they hit Bartz for 7k, but we don't have Charlotte's good mitigation quite yet. Oh, Charlotte got time stopped on turn 1. That really sucks. I can fix that with Lena though, so it's not that big of a deal actually. So let's go ahead and, let's see here, do a fire resist buff. And where is her cure ability? You know what? I got a better idea. Let's have Kryla dispel the team. That way I can heal, and that'll remove the stop. So Kryla will neutralize enchant, and we'll use debilitating pot on the boss. Yeah, that's better. That way Fina can Shining Shear twice to get Charlotte's limit online. And that way I can use, let's see, Lena to fire resist and heal. That's much better. Alright, now Bartz will power up again. Okay, I like that better. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that Charlotte got time stopped on the very first turn. It kind of messed me up, but we dealt with it. Alright, he's picking on Bartz, but at this point we've got Kryla's good mitigation. Or Charlotte's good mitigation. Alright, so we got Imperiled. Let's go ahead and max out Bartz now. So when we get imperiled, we need to use Kryla to, let's see, dispel our team, to remove the imperil, and we're going to use Emberfrost Brew for a fire resist. Alright, Fina needs to re-entrust over to Charlotte, so she can do her limit again. And Lena will... Let's see, we'll heal the team, and we'll do a immunity to stop. Which is this one. And here's the Inferno, but it's a fire attack that we're immune to currently. Oh, actually, Bart wasn't immune. I only had Kryla's weak fire resist buff. That's alright. So now Bart can... we're not going to use his other skill for now. Oh, no, we need to, actually. No, we don't. Yeah, I want to push this threshold. So we're just going to use Dual Spellblade this turn. Let's see. Fina will Divine Veil and Shining Cheer. Kryla is going to Impending Doom and Dark Covenant. Lena is going to... Where's the heal next turn? MP next turn. Heavenly Waters. We're going to Heavenly Waters and Princess Devotion. Alright, let's go ahead and chain. Because I want to push this boss before the next big nuke turn. Let's see, and Charlotte will... I should have done that this turn, but oh well. Alright, there's the Elixir, but that's okay. We're going to push the Threshold next turn, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we're going to use Charlotte's Limit here. Now I'm pretty sure this is going to be pushing the 80% threshold. Let's go ahead and chain it and confirm. Oh yeah, definitely. Very nice. Alright, which means we need Nephesite now. So Fina is going to do that and do a Shining Cheer. Lena is going to give us a bunch of immunity buffs. And Kryla is going to do Jinx on the boss and Spellbreaker to prevent the Dispel on our team. Alright, the next threshold is at 50%. There's the Dispel go, but we absorb it. That's fine. Alright, now Bartz is going to use his last power-up. Yeah, we didn't use it earlier because I really want to push that threshold. But we're good now. So now we're at full power with Bartz. Fina will do a mana regen. And a Shining Shear. Let's see, Kryla. Will, Dark Covenant. Not much else for her to do, really. Just Eye of Doom. Whatever. Oh, we need Fire Resist. We haven't done that in a while. So let's Fire Resist. And Heavenly Waters. And Charlotte. Charlotte will cast... We need to do green magic for the mission. I'll do that with Fina next turn. It's fine. Alright, I think Bart's dual Spellblade is technically ready this turn. Next turn, that's fine. So we'll just Dancer this turn. Dancer. Let me go ahead and do a green magic before I forget. Farfariga. Do our chaining. Okay. Jinx Debilitating and Spellbreaker. Oh, not Spellbreaker. Whoops. Debilitating and Dark Covenant. We'll just guard Charlotte. And Lena will give us the delayed heals. Alright, this is the Shooting Star turn. It's gonna hurt. Alright, Starfalled Lena twice, but that's okay. She has a ton of spirit. Ooh, still hurts though. Maybe I should keep Re-Raise up. I think that is possible. Let's see here. We need to dispel the team. But before I do that, let me do dual Spellblade. Because it's possible we push a threshold here. I don't think we will, but maybe, because he has mitigation up. But let's see before I risk it. No, we're not going to. Okay. So Kryla needs to dispel our team. Let's go ahead and Jinx Debilitating and Neutralizing to dispel us. Get our debuffs gone. Charlotte will limit. Lena is going to give us Fire Resist again. And we're going to do Stop Immunity. Fina will do a stat buff. And we don't need Manatopia, let's do a Shining Shear. Alright, next turn we'll push another threshold. Now we didn't dispel the boss's magic buff because I didn't want to remove my imperils. So we're taking bigger hits than expected, but it's not a Shooting Star turn, so it's okay. Alright, Fina. Let's go ahead and double Shining Shear. Bart, it's Brave Blade. We're definitely going to push the threshold this turn. Let's go ahead and, before I do that, let me do a fill rate buff. Let's chain. This might even push 2 thresholds. Oh, it definitely will. Wow. We almost pushed him all the way to the last one. All right, Lena. Let's do Heavenly Waters and Teludra Quarters. Kryla, let's do Dark Covenant and Spellbreaker to absorb that Dispel. Here's going to be a Threshold again. The boss put up I'll Never Die, which is 1 turn of mitigation. Let's go ahead and chain. We're going to use Fina's Limit here. For the sake of safety. I don't think anyone's going to die, but there's always that small chance. Let's go ahead and chain now. Yeah, the boss is in mitigation right now, so. Even with the mitigation, we push him to the last threshold, so that's fine. So now the boss is just gonna basically not do anything anymore. So let's boost Fire Resist and fill MP, or yeah, MP. Still limit gauge. Kryla will chain just for some crystals. I want to fill Fina's limit gauge again. Alright, dispelled the boss, dispelled our team. Alright. Go ahead and chain. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna re-raise himself one more time. So Fina, let's have you do Shining Shear twice. Lena, refresh that Fire Resist. And Princess Inspiration. Kryla will discard. Okay, so we're going to obviously kill the boss in about 5 seconds. So now we're going to dispel the re-raise with Kryla. With Hinder Enchant, that only removes positive effects, so it removes the re-raise without removing our Imperil. So it's dual Spellblade, and we need to get a limit ready. Alright, that should have been all missions. 12 turns, not too bad with Bartz. Pretty good. We skipped, we kind of skipped the final phase for the most part. So there we go. And I'll see about seeing if I can do it with a different team shortly. Let's confirm that we got all the missions. I'm sure we did. Got them all. Alright. I will see you guys shortly.